Good afternoon, dear ladies and gentlemen. And for those who are just joining us, and for those who were watching us before, I am welcoming back David Hyner into the studio, who is talking to us today why smart goal system is not working and why you should all concentrate and focus and work on the massive goal system. So, David, would you like to tell us more about that? Because you told me how you have um, interviewed 258 people. Is it right? And
Yep.
none of them used smart goal system.
And worse than that, even the guy who invented the acronym SMART was misquoted. He never set smart goals, he set massive goals and had realistic and achievable steps. So, what I'm going to ask people to do is really challenge themselves. Number one, to have a massive goal. Number two, to have a reason why they must achieve a goal that's bigger than their fears and insecurities. Yeah. And I'm not talking about a desire to achieve. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a reason why they must. A
Right,
cause, a purpose, a why. Okay,
right.
and challenge themselves to do more, be more, achieve more in their life.
Yes. Yeah. I agree with you. It's so profound when actually you set up a really big goals and when you start focusing on making them work, things just literally change in your life because subconsciously you start concentrating on those big goals and every little step is just a little step towards the goal, isn't it?
It's true, absolutely, and especially if you do what I call a reverse to-do list. Okay, now what do I mean by a reverse to-do list? Well,
What is it?
do you do a to-do list, Olga?
Well, now probably will tell me off. I do have like almost to take it off, not to forget. It's not to do, it's more like a reminder list. Does it make sense?
Makes sense. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you're probably more efficient than the rest of us, right? Because what most of us do is we'll write a list. And
Right.
we'll look down the list for something that looks easy to do, and then we'll go off,
Yeah.
we'll get it done, we'll come back, and then with a big black marker pen, we'll cross off the thing that we've already done, and it makes us feel good because we like crossing off, right?
Yeah.
Because we're shallow and pathetic. Then then we look down the list again and we look for the next easiest thing to do. We go off, we get it done, we come back, we cross that off, and we're beginning to like crossing things off. So what we
Yeah.
do is when there's nobody looking, what, what we do is we write something on the list we've already done, just so that we can cross it off.
Yeah.
Now, and that way, at the end of the day, when your time, energy, motivation, and resources at its least, you've got the sprouts left to it, the things you really should have done at the beginning.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is reverse engineer that, and we need to focus on doing the thing we've been putting off doing, the thing we don't
Right.
like to do, or the thing
I
we're
see.
afraid of. Do it first in the day when your time, energy, motivation, and resource is at its greatest. That way, at the end of your day, when everyone else's goal is getting harder, yours
Yeah.
therefore can only get easier.
I love that. Love that. It's very similar to a book which was about eating the frog first in the morning. When actually you do the hardest job in the morning because everything else is easy after that. I love that. I really, really love that. I wonder, can I just ask the question to somebody who is watching us right now? If people can actually see David, because I can I cannot see you at all, David. I'm really sorry. I'm not really sure what is happening. What we can try to do, and I'm really sorry about this inconvenience. I'm really not sure what exactly is happening. What we can do, we can go onto different platform right now and just go to directed to YouTube only. Would you be happy to do that?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll send you links straight away right in a minute. And everybody who's watching us right now, really sorry about this inconvenience. I'm not sure. Probably it's just the lockdown effect on all these streaming back on YouTube now. Okay, so let me just double check if we are on YouTube, if I can see you on YouTube, and then if we can see you on YouTube, then we can carry on YouTube. But on Facebook, no, I cannot see you on us on YouTube anyways. So maybe in that case, yeah, let me send you the Zoom link and then we can go back on YouTube. All right? Yeah, I can see the
Okay.
comment. Can't see David. Sorry, everybody, but we'll be back right now on YouTube directly. Thank you.
Letters.